And so finally, after a well-fought battle, you have now reached the end of the game. And there are 3 main ways for a game to end. The first way for a game of Warhammer 40k 8th edition to end is by concession, where one of the 2 sides decides that they can no longer keep up the fight and concedes the game to their opponent right then and there. They could have more victory points, they could have less, but maybe they don't like the look of their chances, and so they concede the game, and the game is then over with a major victory for the person who was conceded to. The second main way for a game to end is by tabling, and what tabling means is that one side had all of their models killed off from the board. As soon as a side has 0 models on the board, they are considered to be tabled and defeated, and it is a major victory for their opponent, regardless of how many victory points either side has. The third and final main way for a game to end is by reaching the end of game turn 5. Per the Warhammer 40k rulebook, when you reach the end of game turn 5, you are to roll a dice. If the roll results in a 3 or higher, the game continues. If it results in a 1 or a 2, the game ends right there. If the game continues after turn 5, at the end of game turn 6, you roll another dice. This time, on a roll of a 4 or higher, the game continues, and on a roll of a 1, 2, or a 3, the game ends right then and there. If for the second time the game continues, at the end of game turn 7, no matter what, the game is over. Per the rules, the game is officially over at the end of game turn 7. And so if the game ends at the end of turn 5, game turn 6, or game turn 7, the way that the winner is determined is to look at how many victory points both sides achieved, and the side with more victory points wins the game. Once the game is over, and the winner has been determined, it is customary to shake hands, congratulate your opponent on a well-fought game, and move on to the next one. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this series was enjoyable, and I hope you learned a thing or two. I do fully understand that not every single aspect of the game has been gone over. As I said in the beginning, it would take 20 plus hours to go over every little aspect, and even then we would miss stuff. So this was a very basic overview. I really hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next one.